Hello. Hi. Welcome back to my channel and to part 2, or the second book I was supposed to read last video in the story time, bedtime reading series kind of thing, or two-parter. Could be more in the future, but these are the first two that I have acquired, so yeah, this is the second part where we read Mad About Dinosaurs. And as we see from the names here, it is also written by Giles Andreae and David Wojciech. I'm still not certain how to pronounce that name, but or any of the names, but So this is another collaboration with the same two authors, or author and the person who illustrated the book. So let's take a look inside. So, in the same manner as last book, we have share your love of reading with a favorite orchard book. And I suppose that Orchard maybe is the publishing company or whatever. I do think that the books are kind of similar. It might be the same even. It's Katie London. It's Giraffes Can't Dance. I will not ever, never eat a tomato. I love my dad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little pirates. Dig, dig, digging. Diggers and other awesome engines. So yeah. Same this orchard book belongs to, and then the name. If we open this up, we have another pattern. Last time we had stripes. These are kind of like, reminds me of the shell of a tortoise or turtle, but I guess this is like the skin of a dinosaur or whatever. We might find out. We may or may not find out during the book. But really nice patterns going on here. Let's see. Mad About Dinosaurs, Giles Andreae and David Wojciech. Orchard Publishing Company, I suppose then. This came out 2004 by Orchard Books in Great Britain, and this edition is from 2013. 2013. For Saffron and Barnaby, G.A., this book is dedicated to Tony for his constant support and good humor, D.V. So I guess this is the one for Giles Andreae and this is the one for David Wojciech. We have some really cool plants and a claw back here. Let's see. As the sun lights the horizon and the mist begins to clear, what shapes can you begin to see? What noises can you hear? Perhaps you'll see a swinging tail, huge claw prints, or a beak. I think I heard a distant roar. And can you hear that shriek? Some of them have huge long necks, and some have giant jaws. So come into the swampland and let's meet the dinosaurs. Here we have one with a really long neck. I know basically nothing about dinosaurs, so don't judge me. This might be a Triceratops, maybe? Not certain. Volcano with some smoke coming out. One of those Pteranodon? No, I don't know, the flying ones. Some dinosaurs hiding all over. That's cool. Very colorful. Let's see. Kind of difficult to have it open. It's Tyrannosaurus rex. Tyrannosaurus rex. That's fun that they have a pronunciation guide here as well. Great for me. I'm big and strong and scary, but I'm very pleased to meet you, because my giant gaping jaws are very keen to eat you. Oh gosh. So it's the Tyrannosaurus, the big green one. Volcano in the background. This kind of looks like Venus flytrap kind of thing, maybe. I'm not certain. And a little dinosaur over here. And it looks like this, well, flower is going to eat his tail. I guess it's one of those meat-eating flower thingies. I don't know. Very detailed little claws here on the back of his foot. Little claws up here. And giant teeth. And two very close-set eyes. Now he looks kind of bothered because he sees Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus. I do remember this one from my childhood and like playing with dinosaurs. So that's cool. I've got armor on the top of me and armor underneath. So if you can try to eat me up, you'll probably break your teeth. Oh no, the T-Rex broke his teeth. That's what happens when you try to eat the Ankylosaurus. It's broken. Now he has to go to the dinosaur dentist to get his little tooth fixed. That must have hurt a lot. So remember, children, and never try to eat the Ankylosaurus. That's not a good idea. He looks kind of relieved though. And he has this really strange thing here on the back of his tail. Maybe he can like hit people with it, or other dinosaurs with it. I'm not certain actually. Here we have some really colorful guys. Both these ones and these ones. It is a joint 2 pages, or like these different ones share these two instead of one dinosaur having both. So another one of those, if you remember from last video. So we have the Velociraptor. Velociraptor. So Velociraptor. Okay. Think I got it now. When I see a tasty herd of little dinosaurs, I catch a few for supper with my giant pointy claws. Giant pointy claws. He has very pointy claws. Looks kind of like they are planning something. They are up for some hijinks probably. chasing these little purple guys. I really like the color scheme. The yellow and some purple and blue and reddish orange, and this page, or these two pages, are really nicely done. The flowers also. But yeah. So these little guys, which look like they have a beak and a tooth, it kind of looks like birds, but non-flying birds. They are called Microraptor. Microraptor. So, another one of those pronunciations. Nice. I'm as little as a chicken, but please don't be too hasty. Although I may be chicken-sized, I'm nothing like as tasty. Well, if you ask these guys, you probably are. Not that they would know how, like, the modern chicken tastes. It has changed since their time, you know. There's this little pink dinosaur hiding here. Back on the back of this tree kind of thing. This plant. These pages are really interesting. Their texture, or how they feel. Fascinating. Oh, here we have the large guys, the long necks. Multiple of them, as well as dragonfly. Oh, there's the fourth one here. He hides around the foot of his mommy or daddy or whatever, caregiver, I suppose. Not certain. So they are called the Diplodocus. So Diplodocus. Okay. Or Ocus. For me it's Ocus, but it could be Ocus actually. The thing is with pronunciation in different languages, but I suppose you understand. Okay. I'm not the quickest thinker, 'cause my brain is very, 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 very small. But who needs to be clever when you're 25 feet tall? 25 feet. That's impressive. Really impressive. This one is huge. And they are very cute. I mean, that smile. How can you say no to that smile? It's lovely. I love the patterns, and they might not be the smartest dinosaurs, but they are some of the cutest in my opinion. Thus far, that is. I think they drew the T-Rex really cute as well, but Here we have a cool one, which I think I remember from my childhood, as well as some smaller ones. And a fish, apparently. This is Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus. It has a sore spine. Poor guy, or girl, or whatever dinosaur, So it's the Spinosaurus, and he just lays down, just chilling with his little other dino friends who seem to give him whatever he wants. And then our little friend there apparently took a trip away from his or her parents to go to this guy who seems kind of dangerous because of the claws. I'm sure you can see the big sail on my back. I use it for storing up heat. It's also quite handy for making new friends because everyone says it looks neat. does look neat. So these guys just want to be friends with this one. But just a suggestion, maybe you should give something, or expect to at least get something from that friendship and not just give all the time. But these little guys seem to be enjoying it, so, well, never mind. Oh. Dropping the pages. Here comes the big leagues. I love these. They are so cool. They have the nicest head shapes. So we have a big one and some smaller ones. It's the Triceratops. Triceratops. I'm the Triceratops. How do you do? I've got these 3 horns on my head. They are useful for keeping my enemies back, but they are not very comfy in bed. I can only imagine that. I'm not even certain how you have to lay down. You can't. Well, I suppose it's fine. These two seem to be doing nicely, although, horns poking this poor one, but they seem to be having a cozy time. And here's that little fella again. Oh. I'm the huge Brontosaurus. I nibble to the tops of tall trees. I look down at my friends on the ground who barely reach up to my knees. Although this friend seemingly does. Love the coloring. And we have the pterodactyl, that's the name. Or pteranodon. No, it's not pterodactyl, it is pteranodon. I was kind of right. See the crest upon my head, it helps me when I glide. And the girls say it looks groovy as I swoop from side to side. Perfect for ASMR. Okay. This is the Ichthyosaurus. I suppose it's the water-living one. I'm the dolphin dinosaur. I live down in the sea. And when I spot some scrumptious squid, I eat them up for tea. Kind of like the snake from last video. And this little guy here. Again. Stegosaurus. Hello, I'm the stout Stegosaurus with 2 rows of plate down my back. I also got spikes on the end of my tail, which I use when I'm under attack. And he just looks very derpy. These ones just, no, let's just continue on. Nothing to see here. Then we have Gigantosaurus. I have no clue. Not even the pronunciation here helps. I am enormous and fierce and strong. I live by the shores of the lake. There's a rumbling sound when I stomp on the ground, and the earth starts to shudder and shake. Scary. Little cracks all over here. And so the last page. So now you met the dinosaurs. What a fierce bunch. Some of them would really like to eat you up for their lunch. But some are not so scary. Some are gentle, some are kind. If you tried to cuddle them, they probably wouldn't mind. But it's time to say goodbye now, so away we'll softly creep, 'cause even great big dinosaurs have to go to sleep, just like you. Good night.